Hey, this is Boomer. I am one half of Boom Sprite Gaming, and this is our YouTube channel. And what I'm planning to do on this YouTube channel is show off what I got this month in my comic books. Because I started collecting comic books 1 month pretty much to the day. So this is what I got the first month, my first official month collecting comics. I'll give you my thoughts on the book when they come out. First, I'm going to show you the one Marvel book, the one non-Marvel book that I actually got this month. And that is Stranger Things, number 1 out of 4. I haven't read it yet. I really got to go around to it. Hopefully, soon I will read that, and all will be good. Where am I going to put these after I'm doing? I'll put this here for now. All right. Next, Next is Marvel Knights Daredevil. I haven't read this one yet either. It's an older one. I think because it's the start of a story. It's the one that Kevin Smith did. I like Kevin Smith, so that's why I got it. I don't know if I'll read it. I find that I like comic books when I can actually read them in order and get the story. That's what I'm finding. Anyways, next we have Fantastic Four number 1. Now this just started last month. I enjoyed this book. It was one of those on a whim books. I didn't know if I was gonna like it or not. It kept calling to me, and I decided to get it. And since I got that, I got Fantastic Four number 2, which was just as good. I liked both of those, and I'm looking forward to 3. Now the next one is the first, I should say, comic book hunting trip that I made. I went to, not my city, I went to a city that was close by to me. And I went to their one comic book shop, and I didn't find anything. They had a lot of older stuff, and I wasn't really interested in the older stuff. But I did find something in kind of an offshoot store. It was an independent comic book store that I found. They really only dabbled in independent comics. But I did find this. It's Iron Fist, The Living Weapon, which is a series I've been wanting to read for a while. I have not read this one yet because I want to try to find some of the other ones before I even start reading them. But I found this, and I was quite happy to find it. It is the sketch cover. But I am a big Kung Fu movie fan, and I thought I would enjoy Iron Fist. So, also last month was the 20th anniversary of my local comic book store in my city, and they kind of had a mini Comic-Con where they were selling a lot of their back issues. And I picked up a lot of stuff from there. These 3 I picked up from there because, once again, they're Iron Fist. Picked up Iron Fist number 1. This over here. Iron Fist number 2. And Iron Fist number 3. I got all 3 of these. I've read these 2, and I quite enjoyed these 2. I have yet to read this one. I'm going to look for 4 before I actually read the 3rd one. So once I find that one, I'll be happy. But so far, I have been enjoying that story. Next are just, the comics that come out every day. And as I've been getting back into comics, I've been trying to find some writers that I like. And one writer that I seem to really enjoy is Kelly Thompson. So I picked up West Coast Avengers number 1. And then, of course, later on, like 2 weeks later, I got West Coast Avengers number 2. Extremely enjoying these. It's pretty much the Avengers. They're like the goofy Avengers on a reality TV show. So it's quite interesting. Actually, I'm quite enjoying it. And Gwenpool is somebody. I'm a big Deadpool fan, so Gwenpool was something she was a character I was wondering about. Now, the next 2 are also by Kelly Thompson. I do not have one, though. because one came out I think a week or a couple weeks before I started collecting. So I got Mr. and Mrs. X #2, and I got only reason why I got this book is because it had Deadpool on it. I was like, I'm gonna try it out. It was I think it was a recommendation that I heard on YouTube that Deadpool was really done very well in this book. So I got that one, and to continue it, see what happened after that, I got #3. Even though Deadpool's not in the story for now, not anymore, I will pick up #4 because I find this story very interesting, and we'll see where that story goes. I've been enjoying those ones too. Next, Wolverine is probably also one of my very favorite characters. So I got Wolverine Dead Ends. This is the variant cover of that because I like the old suit, and I also got Return of Wolverine #1. Same thing said. I like Wolverine, and I enjoy both those, and I can't wait till the solo Wolverine story starts happening. I know this is like this one. I think there's going to be five issues of these. I'm not sure. This is just a regular cover. I know I'm not that special to get the variant cover. I saw a variant cover. It was like $30, and I was very close to buying it, but I didn't. I restrained myself. Now, this book was another book I bought because Deadpool was on the cover, but it turned out to be a really good book. And the next issue, I think, actually comes out tomorrow, and that is Weapon X. Pretty sure, because I'm filming this the day before Wednesday, March. I think this is October 2nd. So yeah, I enjoyed this one. Actually, another well-written Deadpool. I gotta give props to the people writing this one. Deadpool, I still find is a very hard character to write for, and they did a good job with this one. Enjoyed this one. I will pick up the next issue probably tomorrow, if I can get it, because I don't. I go looking for them. I don't. I pray that they have it. If they don't, then I'll have to find somewhere else to get it. Next is another actually comic hunting trip that I took. This is probably not an expensive book. It's probably not many people want a book, but like I said, I am a big Deadpool fan, and I saw this and I'm like, you know what? If I'm going to start collecting Deadpool because I love Deadpool, why not start with a nice round number? It's Deadpool 300. Oh, the Despicable Deadpool 300. Thumbs up. I like. I haven't read it yet. I want to read it. I haven't read it yet. I don't know why I'm scared to read this book. I feel like I'm scared to read it because I've heard not so great things about it. But when it says when the Marvel Universe kills Deadpool, I'm very intrigued because I really like the Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe books and Deadpool kills Deadpool books. And so, since I like Deadpool, this happens. Deadpool #4. #5 comes out tomorrow. This is the Ghost Rider variant cover. The next Ghost Rider comes out tomorrow. I'll probably be picking that one up. I wasn't too impressed with this one, but I think because it was midway through a story, I was kind of lost. So I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to get the next one to see what happens. Now, the next two are kind of books. The story is what got me back into collecting comics. Well, I shouldn't say getting back into collecting. What started me collecting comics, because I didn't collect. Last time I collected comics is I was probably 10, 11. I was very young. It was like the mid 90s. I started when I was a kid and I was collecting comics. But this is kind of what pulled me back in. I started getting the trade paperbacks of these, and that is this is Spider-Man Deadpool #14, which I have read this one because I have the trade paperback that this one's in. And the one that came out, I think, last week, Spider-Man Deadpool 39. Enjoyed this one too. I really like this series. I really like the dynamic between Deadpool and Spider-Man. I really have been enjoying these books. I don't know if they're coming to an end because the next one's 40, and yeah, I hope these ones keep going because they're actually really good. Now let me move some stuff out of the way here because the next is probably a big running theme. Because sorry. The next one's probably a big running theme. So, one of my favorite characters is Deadpool. He's probably number 1 on my list. Number 3 is Wolverine. Now, number 2 is Spider-Man. Love Spider-Man. And, I have missed a lot of Spider-Man stuff. So, I learned about a event that happened, I think, in 2014 about the Spider-Verse. And I think I was watching another YouTube channel, and they were talking about it. So what I decided to do is I want to collect the Spider-Verse comics. Now, number 2 is probably going to be the hardest one I'm going to ever have to find, and probably the most expensive, because a good copy of it was probably what I've said, like $300 to like $200, because it's the first appearance, the original Gwenpool. It's the first appearance of, not Gwenpool, sorry, Spider-Gwen. It's the first appearance of Spider-Gwen, and that comic is actually super expensive right now. So it's either I wait until it goes down on price, or if I can find a later version of it. I know the first printing is probably the more expensive one. I can get a later printing for cheaper. And that's what I might do. But I found some at my local store. I found this one when I found the Deadpool 300. I found that one. And I also found this one. The Team Up one, and Spider-Verse Amazing Spider-Man number 11. I found both these at that one store. The other store in the other city that I went to. And this one I found at my my local Comic-Con, kind of mini Comic-Con they were having. I found this one. So I got 3 of them. There's a ton of these. So eventually I'm hoping to get all of them. But this is the Spider-Verse Team Up. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 11. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 12. So I was kind of lucky to get 11 and 12. But so far, that is all I got from those. But I will keep my eye out, and I'm still looking for those ones. Next is another one that I also found in the same store. And this one I found at the Comic-Con, the small Comic-Con my store was having, their anniversary store. This one I found at the store that I was at was Gwen Stacy number 1, Spider-Gwen number 1, and Spider-Gwen number, I think, 17. I found these. I kind of want to get into reading the Spider-Gwen. I really like these covers. I know there's a couple coming out this week that are like this. I really like these covers. So, I like those. And of course, the event that's happening now. I'm just missing 2. I got Edge of Spider-Gwen number 1, Edge of Spider-Gwen number 3. I am missing 2. Edge of Spider-Gwen number 4. I am missing 2. I want 2. Because I'm predicting it might go up in price sooner or later, because the girl in 2, I forget what her name is. She's going to be in the Miles Morales, the what's it called? Into the Spider-Verse movie. Her character is actually going to be in that movie, so I could see kind of that book getting a little more expensive. I don't think it's going to get that expensive, but it could go up to like at least around $20, maybe $30. But I don't know much about how comic book pricing stuff works. Oh, and of course, I did play the video game, so I was excited for this one. Spider-Man #0. This is the variant cover. I was really looking forward to this book after playing the game, since this is pretty much a continuation after the game. And actually, this book was really good. Same writer as the game and everything. I think the writer's actually doing the Spider-Geddon books. But that was a fantastic book. And now, last but not least, Spider-Man #1, Spider-Man #2, Spider-Man #3, which surprisingly was the harder one to find. Funny thing is, I got this one first. I got Spider-Man #2 first. Then I went back and found one. What was it? I found 2, 1, 3, and 4 in the same day. And to finish off the storyline, this is all one arc right here. This is all one good arc that I enjoyed. And was hoping that the payoff for this was... No, I actually really like this book. I shouldn't say anything about it. I really like the Amazing Spider-Man ones. And, of course, I just stopped my recording. I'm so good at this. I'll edit this back in. Sorry about that. And then, of course, Spider-Man #6. I actually really like this one. Otley's not doing the art anymore, but I like the art. Is Ramos doing the art or something like that? I think so. Yeah. I really like the art in this one. It was fine. I really like the story. This was good. And last but not least, we got the one-shot Amazing Spider-Man #1, annual #1. I really like the story. It was pretty much told from the from the point of view of Venom's symbiote. I really like the story. Anyways, that's all I got for you today. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'll have more book stuff coming out. I don't know if I'm going to do this weekly, bi-weekly. Weekly might be easier because then I can do it like every Tuesday or even Wednesday. I might do this weekly instead of doing this once a month because the videos could run long and screw ups like me accidentally hitting the not record button happens. But I'm going to try to do these weekly. And please go follow us on Twitch. That's where we mostly do our stuff. I will be doing unboxings of comic book unboxings. And I also will be getting the Deadpool Merc Loot Crate every 3 months. And I should be getting mine either this week or next week because it's already been shipped. I already got all the stuff. So it should be coming very shortly, and I'll be doing that on stream. I don't know if I'm going to put them on YouTube yet. We will see. I have not decided if I'm going to open them up on stream and then put the opening on YouTube. I probably will. Yeah, I probably will. Excuse me. I probably will do that. So if you don't catch it on the live stream, then you can probably catch it on the YouTube. So that's another reason to, watch us on YouTube too. But on Twitch we stream Magic the Gathering. We stream Minecraft. My wife streams. She likes to stream Final Fantasy 14. I like to stream other video games like the Spider-Man game. I will probably stream Call of Duty once I get it. And I do like to complete games, so I do like getting the platinum, especially for Spider-Man, which I'm almost done. I need one more trophy for that game. But if you enjoyed, please, like I said, give us a subscribe on YouTube, give us a follow on Twitch. We'll be around. We'll be around. All right, have a good day. Bye. Now I can stop it.